Welcome learners. This is Dr. T. Gangaram, lecturer in statistics, SVA Government College, Srikalahasti. In this video lecture, we will discuss the estimation of two missing terms using the relationships between delta and E. The problem statement is the number of members in a certain society is given below. Estimate the values for the years 2012 and 2016. In this data, 10 entries are given. Out of 10 entries, 2 years data is missing. Let 2010 be the origin, that is x is equal to 0. We are given 8 entries only. For the years 2012 and 2016 years, f of x is missing. So we need to estimate the terms for f of 2 and f of 6. Since 8 entries are given, the f of x is a 7th degree polynomial. Since the eighth difference is 0, delta power 8 f of x must be equal to 0. And using the relationship between delta and E, delta can be expressed as E minus 1. So E minus 1 power 8 f of x is equal to 0. We need two independent equations to solve for two unknown values. The equations are, first equation, delta power 8 f of 0 is equal to, this implies E minus 1 delta power 8 f of 0 is equal to 0. The second equation is delta power 8 f of 1 is equal to 0. That implies E minus 1 power 8 f of 1 is equal to 0. The expansion of E minus 1 power 8 by using the binomial expansion, e power 8, 8 e power 7 plus 28 e power 6 minus 56 e power 5, so on, plus 1 is equal to 0. Applying this for f of 0 is equal to 0, since e of e power 8 f of 0 is equal to 0 can be written as f of 0 plus 8 f of 8. Here applying f of 0 to this term, 8 into e power 7 f of 0 can be written as f of 0 plus 7 f of 7, so on. The last term is 1 into f of 0 f of 0. Applying to f of 1 is equal to 0, this expression, that is e minus 1 power 8, can be written as, by applying f of 1, here e power 8 f of 1 can be written as f of 8 plus 1 by applying f of 1, e f of 1. So f of 9 plus 8 into e power 7 plus 1, e power 1 plus 7 f of 8. So the second equation can be written as f of 9 minus 8 into f of 8, so on. Substitute the known values into the expressions f of 0 to f of 8. Here we assume that the given values for this, f of 0 is equal to 845, f of 1 is equal to 867, like that. By substituting the values in the expression, we will get the first equation like this. By simplifying the equation, 28 into f of 2 plus f of 6, these are the unknown values, must be equal to 1. This yields our first relationship between f of x and 2. Substitute the known values into the second expansion. We will get 8 f of 2 plus 56 f of 6 minus 48523 is equal to 0. Now we have to solve the two linear equations for two unknown values. So 28 f of 2 plus 28 f of 6 must be equal to 0. This is the first equation. 8 f of 2 plus 56 f of 6 is equal to 48523. Solving these simultaneously gives f of 2 is equal to 844.27, approximately equal to 844. f of 6 is equal to 847. Now the estimates for the year 2012 is 844 and for the year 2066 is 746. Thank you.